This is Lena, and I'm coming back to you with a part 2 of video series about looking for full-time job in the United States as an international student. If you didn't have a chance to watch the previous video, this is the part 1, and there I shared with you all almost 6 months journey of me looking for a job in the analytics in a reputable company where I can continue growing my skills in a big city in the US. So watch that video. I feel like I shared my experience in a quite transparent way, so there are definitely lots of important lessons to learn for us international folks when we enter the job market in the US. Anyway, in this video I will finish the story and I will tell you exactly how I got multiple job offers which met my expectations. And we will start exactly where I ended last time. Last time I promised you to share what big change helped me to maximize kind of the number of interviews I'm getting and get eventually those multiple offers. So let's dive into it. So the big decision which I made and which impacted a lot the outcome of my job search was to not rely on H-1B sponsorship, which is also known as working visa, at least at that time. So that's something I always kept in mind, that it's usually difficult to find a job with H-1B sponsorship. Plus, it's not just difficult to find a job with H-1B sponsorship. H-1B visa is a lottery. So, and chances of getting it are not that high. So, for example, last March, the chances of getting H-1B for 2025 were around 25%. Of course, you know, it varies year from year, and it depends if you're entering the job market after completing your bachelor degree versus master's and PhDs. The chances a bit vary, but overall, they're, I would say, in average around 25%. So definitely not high. And also we're talking about 2022, 2023, 2024 job search. And this is the time notorious about many layoffs, especially in tech sector. So companies at this time, they are trying to save money and they're less eager to hire international students when we compare, let's say, 2 years before. So I was just thinking about my main priority, and my main priority wasn't just to stay in the US and work in the US. My priority was here to learn and grow and truly develop myself as a professional. And I knew that I can only do this if I will be working in a very inspiring workplace with people who I admire, with people who I learn from. And if I have an opportunity to work on interesting and diverse projects. So focusing a lot on H-1B, which is so risky and so uncertain, was bringing me so much stress and was also deviating me from my main priority, which is finding just a right company with right people. So I decided to let go of finding a job which will sponsor my H-1B right now and leave that sponsorship or just this legalization challenge for later. So you probably wonder what was my plan, and at that time I knew that I had up to 3 years of work authorization. So I decided to explore other options, so from getting legalized in the US in the future. Some of them were O1 visa, EB2 national interest, EB1, and others. I'm not going to dive into those options more in this video. If you're interested, please read online. And maybe one day I can make a video about this topic. Let me know if you're interested. But anyway, by letting go of that H-1B constraint, I just open up myself to much more opportunities. In June 2023, I got maximum number of invitations for the interviews, around from 8 till 10 companies contacted me within 1 month. And in July, I ended up with 2 full-time job offers within 1 week. First, I received an offer for a hybrid role of marketing analyst from a company located in Virginia. They gave me a very generous monetary package, and compensation was actually higher than my highest bar in the range that I gave them during the interview, which was very unusual and surprising. And they also provided assistance with relocation. And the people I interviewed with were overall very nice as well. And just after a few days, I ended up with one more offer. After interviewing for more than a month, having 3 interviews, technical assignment plus reference check with 3 references, a digital agency in Washington, D.C. also offered me a remote full-time role for marketing analyst. Honestly, I didn't keep my hopes too high for this role because the wait time after each step, it feels like it would take forever. Sometimes it would be even up to 2 weeks. I know there are companies which take even longer time, but for me, honestly, it felt like forever. But anyway, surprisingly, that chose me, and their initial monetary package was lower than from the first company. Plus, also they wouldn't assist with relocation. After carefully reviewing 2 available job offers, I realized that the fast-paced digital agency plus opportunity to work on diverse projects for various reputable clients in a highly supportive and encouraging environment with talented colleagues would be better for my learning and growth. During the interview I also had a panel interview with them where I interviewed with 7 different potential team members. And I was left so impressed by their background, by just overall culture in the company. And also they hired me knowing my work authorization situation, which was only up to 3 years, and they didn't have any problem with it. And the final check was, of course, location. Washington, D.C. seemed like a good city to make my next move. Yeah, and now it has been almost 9 months since I started working in this agency as a marketing analyst, and I've had a very nice experience so far. I also moved to DC 5 months ago, and I've been a hybrid employee, going to office twice a week, and also enjoying this beautiful city of Washington, D.C. in my free time. That's it for now. That summarizes my job search experience in the US as an international student. And I should say that many things definitely didn't go as I planned initially, but overall I was able to fulfill my main goal. If you're someone looking for a job right now, I definitely wish you all the best. Continue being hopeful and flexible in the way you approach your job search. And of course, if there is any way I can help you, or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always super happy to help my fellow international students and just honestly anyone who is struggling with this current job market in the US or maybe even other countries. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon in my next videos. Bye! Thank you for watching.